And good evening, everybody. Welcome to SNSN's continuing coverage of high school basketball right here. We're in your living room, we're on your device, we're in your car, we could be anywhere. You can bring us wherever you want us to be. That's how portable we are, Merch.
Yeah, we're pretty portable. As of about a minute and a half ago, we became portable.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
A little bit scary here tonight, but we're here. We're here. It's Mike and Merch on the road.
That's it, man. Let me tell you something. This is going to be an exciting game. A lot of things, in the balance here tonight. Number one, Griswold is 8-0. They have obviously been undefeated all year. Are they going to be able to continue that against the 4-2 Whalers? New London's a big school, a lot of talent. Merch, what do you think?
Yeah, New London's got a really, really good team. They got, I call them super sophomores. They got Deshaun Phillips, Devin Williams, and Savon Warren, three sophomores who are very, very good ball players. So they're young, but they're really talented. And as we know, the Huskies.
The Huskies.
The Wolverines come in with their 7 top players being seniors. So the experience might be on their side. They've been to these types of games before and maybe not fared as well. But I think tonight they have a lot of confidence playing against the Whalers. Whalers are a Division I ECC team. There's a Division III ECC team. But I'm not sure that always matters. So we'll see what happens tonight. But in addition, the Whalers have a little bit more they're playing for. And that is Craig Parker's 500th career win. He has 499. They wanted that against St. Bernard's last Friday and did not get it. St. Bernard's came in really playing very well, beat New London by, I think, 18 points. But New London would love to have that 500th win for Coach Parker tonight. And Griswold, of course, would rather that be delayed until later in the week. So it's going to be a good game. Looking forward to it, and we'll see what happens.
We're going to have to wait and see. Now, here's something else that's in the balance as well, and this really has nothing to do with Griswold, but New London, the New London head coach, has 499 career wins. You just said that, huh? Okay. See, that's what happens when I'm not listening.
That's okay. Craig Parker, Mike was just going to say, Craig Parker in his 29th year at the helm here at New London, and 500 wins is an amazing career milestone. As we kind of remember a few years ago, Coach Aramone did that in Plainfield, but he is on the edge of that 500th win. The Whalers would love to get that for him tonight, especially at home. But of course, Griswold is determined to try to hold off a little bit on that win and let him get that win next game.
All right. They have put 8 minutes up on the board for quarter number one. This is going to be a good game, Merch. This is going to be a really, really good game.
I think this is going to be one of those barn burners. We'll see how Griswold responds to being away at a very good team and a Division I team in this very, very nice gym. I think this gym down here in New London High School is absolutely beautiful. Lots of fans here tonight too. Both sides, I believe.
Yeah, a lot of people made the trek on down here, which is good. It's good to see, that you have, that type of support coming from the hometown. Now look at this. This is, again, we see this every single game where a representative from each team will turn around and read something from the CIAC.
Finding?
One. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know. Let's play ball. The hell with this.
You were going to say a representative from each team gives the ECC mission and reminds the fans.
Yeah, they're baking a cake. I don't know.
These are just kids playing out here. And
look who's here.
Be respectful.
Shouldn't even say hi anymore.
You get that a lot, though, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Thanks. All right, now it's time for the national anthem. That's about the one thing I can do right now. With the playing of our national anthem. Merch, that was wonderful. You did a wonderful job singing that. How you hit that alto, I don't even know. But an amazing voice.
I have a looper. And I practice each version at each level. Starting lineups for the Griswold Wolverines. Number 1, Lucas Strain. Following him, number 11, Evan Merchant. Number 23, Christian Russell, who has come on the last few games to be a real force sharpshooting.
And Jeff Griswold's Player of the Week.
Suganats. And rounding out top 5, Michael Strain.
Look at
number 3.
Mrs. Matson taking pictures. So if we seem a little bit off right now, nothing would work. Huh, Merch?
Yeah,
nothing would work.
And I was just staying out of your way, Michael, because me asking questions does not, I'm sure, help you one single bit.
And just before game time, that's when things said, okay, all right.
Here's the super sophomores coming out. Deshaun Phillips, number 1. Devin Williams, number 2. Got a freshman.
He's a freshman.
Xavier Good, the freshman, number 5 tonight. Josh Hickson.
Senior.
Senior. He's like the old man on the team here. 3 sophomores, a freshman, and a senior, Michael. That bodes well for the next few years for this New London team. Never mind how good they are right now. But these kids got it in the tank here for a couple more years. They're going to be a force here in the ECC.
Well, we're just about ready to start. The refs are taking the court right now.
As we said, Griswold comes into this game 8-0, obviously undefeated ECC, undefeated overall. New London comes in 4-2, but has their 2 losses against perennial powerhouse St. Bernard's, along with
who's state ranked, I think, number 7 in the state overall.
And their other loss was against Hill House, which I think I mentioned the other night, who is also usually a powerhouse down in the New Haven area. So they're going to come in. I say, got a young team, but it's a very exciting, talented team to play this group of seniors.
All right, now we're going to just about ready to tip off.
Whalers in white, Griswold in green.
It's going to be Suvanants and Williams. And here we go. And the ball's going to be controlled by New London right off the tip. Going to pass it around a little bit between Phillips and Williams. Phillips at the top of the key, heads it over to Good for 3. No good off the front from Phillips. Rebound ends up with Suvanants, but Suvanants threw it behind Christian Russell. Christian Russell coming off of one heck of a performance against Stonington the other night.
The last 3 games he's been in the 20s, if not, I think against Putnam he might not have had that, but he might have. So he has improved his average tremendously over the last few games. He's up to 12.4 points a game. Just the only Wolverine ahead of him is Evan Merchant at 14.4.
Tight defense so far by the Wolverines.
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Forces the turnover eventually. They didn't have an easy time passing that ball around, and looks like Griswold's having a hard time getting the ball, and it is Michael Strain gets it in now. Evan Merchant with the ball. He's going to get it over half court. He's going to drive, and the reach looks like there by Xavier Good. And they're going to call him for a reach. So that's going to be the first foul for Xavier Good. First team foul. First of the ball game.
Griswold has spent its early season here with tenacious defense. That's been winning them games. Their defense has been causing good offense. They've been, especially in the second half of games, they've been coming out and just wearing their opponents down.
Lucas takes it from a little past the free throw line. Couldn't go. Right there, that is Williams, no good. But Williams, the other Williams, Savon Williams.
Savon Warren.
Warren. Oh, this is Williams.
Gets a rebound, puts it right back up. Oh, that's my fault. Michael.
Okay. Yolanda gets the ball back. Warren going for the ball, but it's tipped off of, I think, Michael Strain. It was either him or Russell.
I think it was Michael. I think you're right, Mike. So 2-zip here, 6:27 to go. Warren wide open. He missed that shot. Bet you'd like that one back.
He'd like that one back. They're going to call a jump ball.
Yeah, that's a tough no call, but it's Griswold ball.
So both teams are like locusts.
Right.
They're all over you.
Have you used that before, Mike?
No. And I'll probably never use it
First
again
time?
now.
Oh, nice
inside to
Christian.
Suvanov. And he got some of the hand there, but not happening. New London with the rebound. Xavier Good going to drive to the hoop, and he's going to get it. And the foul! For nothing, New London. That's a pretty move.
I do like the announcing here, Mike. That kind of helps us a little bit sometimes when we're not sure of what the call is.
Yep. And he gets the back end of the three. 5-0 New London.
Just under 6 to go here in the first quarter.
Lucas
Griswold
gets it over
get on the board.
to Suvanants behind the arc. Back to Lucas. And the ball gets kicked. And they're going to call it a New London ball. That was off of Lucas Strain.
I can already see little extra defensive pressure on both Murch and Christian Russell. So New London's have been doing their homework. They know they're the outside shooters, and they're extending their defense to cover both of those guys a little bit more closely than they probably normally would.
Now, New London's pumped up because, they do want to get their
nice
call. Look at
pass.
that. And nice block by Lucas Strain.
Well, he had that.
They almost lost the ball twice. Murch, cross court to Michael. Trying to get somebody. They're going to get him for a travel. Yeah.
Yeah, Michael tried to bully his way in there. As he was doing it, he was moving his feet. Looking for maybe a foul or going up to the hoop, but didn't work out that way.
Some of the folks watching us on the live stream as they're like right next to us. Pretty cool. 5-0 New London with 5 minutes to go in the first.
3 minutes gone. The Wolverines have yet to put a point on the board. I don't even know if they've only had one shot, maybe.
And the drive to the hoop.
Charge.
But they're going to call it charge. They're going to wave it off. So Phillips is not going to get credit for that bucket.
That's the second team foul on the Whalers. They are pressing full court here. Not to say that Griswold doesn't have the horses to beat that press.
I think they got a lot on the line, and Suvanant's lost it. They got a lot on the line. They couldn't get their. There you go, Williams, one of those super sophomores. You know, I mean, New London, the Whalers are trying to get the coach his 500th win, and they didn't get it done against St. Bernard's. Is that one going to be on Phillips? That's his second.
That's the downside of that press.
Yeah.
You don't want to get your starters or your super players in trouble.
Christian to Suvanants for 2.
Nice pass by Christian Russell to Jeff Suvanants.
So finally, the Wolverines get on the board, and we're just about halfway through the first. Merchant now. Oh, how did he not travel that?
I'm not sure.
Just the same way, the ball's out of bounds on New London, back to the Wolverines.
Phillips goes out. Marvell Flergen comes in to replace him, and Tommy Matson comes in replacing Lucas Strain.
Tommy had a really good game against Stonington.
Tommy's been playing very well. Coach Molesky's very happy with his play. Although that wasn't a good pass there.
And the foul. That's Devin Williams. And New London up 9-2.
They're getting beat
on both ends.
Well, certainly on the defensive end, on their defensive end, the Whalers are running right by them, and the Wolverines aren't playing well in the paint. They've thrown the ball away about 3 times already.
All right, then a timeout has been called. We'll be back in a minute, right here on SNSN. It's New London 9, Griswold 2.
With a fast pay or easy pay refinance mortgage from Jewett City Savings Bank, you may be able to lower your rate or shorten your term, saving you money over the life of your loan. To give your current mortgage a refresh, stop by your nearest branch or visit us at jcsbank.com to apply online. We make that fast and easy too. Jewett City Savings Bank. Your life, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
And we're back here at New London High School. 9-2 Whalers. Devin Williams has 4 points. He's looking for the back end of the 3, and he gets it. And did they just turn it right back? Nope. Okay, almost. Seems to be, Merch, it seems like there's a lot of confusion on the floor with Griswold right now.
Yeah, they're not taking good shots. Even that was not a good shot by Jeff. He was looking for the foul. That was not a good shot. They're not getting good shots. They haven't gotten an open shot all game.
Xavier Good, no good, but kicked out back to New London with Warren. Floats it out to Good once again, hands it off to Williams, and New London looking wide open for 3, no good. Griswold gets the ball back. Tommy gets the rebound.
Yeah, Griswold is a little out of sorts. They're not running any really smooth offense. They're doing very choppy. Not getting a lot of good shots. Again, New London's defense. Here's Jeff for 2. Nice pass by Tommy.
Jeff has all 4 points.
2:56 to go here. 10-4 New London in first quarter. Kind of what we expected of New London. They're quick. They're fast. They run up and down the court.
Nice little pass off.
And their shooting has not been great either.
No.
They've missed numerous layups or little bunnies or.
Oh, what a block there on one. Tommy Matson. Warren just set him down. Tommy's going to take to the bucket, drive, gets his own rebound, and he's going to bring it back out.
He didn't have to double clutch. If he had floated it up there, it might have had better luck.
Christian Russell has not been able to get a look. Merchant has not been able to get a look. Matson for three. Tommy. Just like that, it's a 10-7 ball game.
They needed that, Michael. They needed that. Good shot by Tommy. He's probably not on their radar as much as Christian and Evan.
Yep.
So their defense might hold off a little bit more.
Under 2 to go in the first.
The Whalers have not, shot all that well either. That was a nice drive for the hoop.
Devin Williams has 7. And a steal. And a little short jumper there. No good. And the Wolverines going to get the ball, but they drop it. And New London has it again.
Boy, they're getting all loose balls.
For 3, no good.
Shooting isn't that great.
You're right. They are not shooting well. They're, so far at all. But they are up 12-7. Just makes you think, how many opportunities are they getting? Second and third opportunities, rather than Griswold.
Some mass substitutions here for Griswold. Murch is back in. Lucas back in.
Tommy stays in.
Jacob, Jeff, and Tommy. Ooh, nice move. Nice move.
Travel?
Nope. Reaching. Not sure who that was on.
I'm thinking they're going to. Souvenance.
He can't afford getting foul trouble, and he's got 2, so he comes out.
New London they do move the ball really well. And they're very quick.
And they've had some great drives to the hoop, but they're not
finishing.
Getting all those exactly. They're not getting all those little shots either. There's a lot of commotion and underneath.
You imagine what the score would be if they were? We'd be looking at a blowout in the first.
Down to 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Marvell Fleurizun gets a 3-pointer down to 13 seconds.
And the lead is back up to 8 once again. Tommy was thinking about it, couldn't get it.
He should have taken it. He should have taken that shot. He had that open 3. 1.7 to go.
And that's going to do it for the first. The New London Whalers taking charge here, looking for their 500th win for their head coach. They lead 15-7 against our hometown Griswold Wolverines, who are undefeated. Let's hope they stay that way. You're watching high school basketball right here on SNSN.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
And we are back here at New London High School. Mike Minarski and the Merch, Kevin Merchant, quarter number 2. Merch, what's Griswold got to do?
Yeah, Griswold's a little out of sorts out there. I think that the speed and the pressure of New London is complicating their offense, and they're not able to get that normal smooth rhythm and routine that they've been showing here for the first 8 games.
No, we did see the same kind of stuff against Stonington.
First half we did, didn't we?
We did.
First half.
But also we had a shooter that was on fire.
Yeah.
We haven't had that yet.
We did. No, I'm not seeing so far any terrific outside shooters yet for the Whalers. And Griswold, the only outside shot we've had is Tommy Matson.
Going to call a jump ball. Scrapping for the ball.
Merch might have gone away with a foul before that jump ball. So good for him.
Ball back to Griswold. I mean, are we gonna see that? Are we gonna see if the Wolverines or the Whalers get tired? Oh, a little cut there, but couldn't get it.
Yeah, it was deflected right into the hoop, and there's a travel right there. Richard Taylor in the lineup for the senior for the Whalers, who just took one extra step. So 15-7 here, 7.5 to go in the second quarter. Griswold's got to find some rhythm. They are out of sync. Merch and Christian haven't even had a shot yet. See, Lucas just kind of had that ball.
Little give and go there, and kind of rolled around until Xavier Good couldn't get it in time as it was off New London. So
I don't want to say it's sloppy. It's a little haphazard. It's the speed is causing a lot of things to happen on both sides.
Mm-hmm. And New London is controlling that speed, and Lucas needed that.
He sure did. Griswold needed that. 15-9 here. Just under 7 minutes to go.
The closest they got was within 3 in the first.
Right. Yeah, that was 10-7, I believe.
Yep. It's picked by Taylor.
Nice.
What a move.
Nice drive to the hoop by Devin Williams.
The lead back to 8 and another turnover.
Yeah, this pressure is really, really hurting the Wolverines here. They have to regroup a little bit. And I don't know if they'll be able to do that before halftime, but Coach Molesky has to help them out a little here.
Taylor. They're almost uncontested.
19-9, 10-point lead.
Oh!
Lucas goes up, but was fouled. On that, attempted layup.
I think right now they got to take those shots. I mean, he went for that layup in incredible amounts of traffic. They were all over. They were swarming them.
It was 1-on-2, and I think they both might have fouled him, but they gave the foul to
Williams,
number 4. That would be Savon Warren. Oh, number 2. That would be Devin Williams.
Lucas misses the first. 19-9. London enjoying a double-digit lead here in the second with 6:21 to go.
Well, Lucas has been struggling from the foul line here this year. There's only 32% coming in, so he as a point guard has to really be able to hit those foul shots.
Oh, Subbanats just picked it out of air.
Nice play by Jeff. That's all they're doing, though. They're just backing off.
But then he gave it away.
Backing off and finding a lane to the hoop seems like almost every time.
Xavier Good had him, and Michael, looks like Lucas, ripped it right out of his hand. And then jump ball. Possession, New London. I think it seems like Griswold's frustrated early. They're very frustrated by New London.
That was a nice play, but I think he fouled on that play and it was not called. And that was
very aggressive, very physical is this New London squad. Merch from the corner for 3.
Just off the back rim.
Floater there by Williams. He's got 11. And he steals the ball. And a reverse layup. Get a timeout. All right, we're going to take a timeout as well. Griswold needs to get a breather here. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
You buy better. Better with Birds. Much better. So much better with Birds.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend insuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You
right, here we are back at New London High School, everybody. Griswold Wolverines down 23-10. They have not been able, Merch, to get anything going.
No, they've been stifled on offense. They're just been, smothered on offense. Have not had any really good shots. Merch had a good shot from the corner there and just off the rim. Looked good going up, and he off the rim, a three-pointer. Tommy Matson hasn't had a three. They only scored 10 points, down by 10. 5:20 to go here in the second quarter. Oh, Jacob loses
incredible
the ball.
amounts of pressure. Christian has it, and he just pulls up and gets it. They need more oopsie buckets like that.
It's almost like when they're scoring, it's an excuse me score.
And Warren says, you get 2, we'll take 3. 26-12.
14.
And another steal. Warren behind the back to Williams, and now they're playing a little showtime. You don't want to see the team get too cocky, though, because that's when you start. And another
bad pass.
They're going to turn it back over.
They're Griswold is really pressing right now and just throwing bad passes. They're not losing some offensive control here. There's about 3 bad passes in a row.
Yep.
28-12. Uncharacteristic of the Wolverines.
Matson floats it, no good. Suvanats with the rebound, gets it back to Matson. He's going to bring it out into Jacob, over to Merch. They're all over Merch.
Yeah. Not a good shot. They're out of control. They're not playing their game right now. It's all the pressure.
Xavier good, turn around, no good. Lucas with the rebound. They got to start putting something together. Lucas for 3.
That's Jacob.
I'm just going to say strain.
You're being out rebounded almost on both ends of the court. Mm-hmm. Coach Wesley's going to have his job cut out for him at halftime.
It's a very fast-moving game, time-wise. Foul on Merch. But Griswold just can't seem to get into a rhythm.
No, it's the
London's
pressure.
not letting them have it.
It's the pressure. It's the
Yeah.
speed, and the talent of the Railers. They're cutting off every pass, anticipating and cutting off every pass.
They get really good timing.
And then
And when they want to slow it down, they slow it down. I mean,
they bide their time until they see an open lane.
Yep.
Or an open three-pointer. But there's that 3. But they just see that lane right to the hoop. Did we call that?
Nope.
They bide their time till they see the open. And even that by Jacob, looking maybe for a foul, but that wasn't a great shot. Kind of a up and under.
it's Taylor. Had a couple of shots at it, couldn't get it off of the Wolverines. It's going to go right back to New London. Oof.
Christian Russell comes back in for Jacob Strain. 30-12. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left to go here in the second quarter.
Warren was wide on that third.
Merch was ahead of the field and playing some great man-to-man defense, double teaming when they need to.
It's going to be the 5th team foul on New London. Xavier Good, that's his 2nd. .222 to go in the first half. Jamel Hayslat, he's a senior into the ball game for The Whalers. Christian for three. Murch comes up with the rebound. Up back
Nice
to Christian.
pass.
And they're going to call it over the back.
Richard Taylor, I believe.
Huh?
Richard Taylor.
Big boy, 6'5".
Not much going right here for the Wolverines here in the first half.
30-12. 30-13. I mean, the Wolverines have pretty much had it their way all season long.
No, not tonight, man.
Not tonight.
No. You're
Under
seeing
two.
what that should have been a kick ball. Seeing what a Division one team has as far as talent and depth in the Whalers.
London calls a timeout, and we're going to do the same as well. My goodness. A minute 47 to go left in the first half. 30-13 to London. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Do you use your debit card for everyday purchases? If so, find out how you can earn rewards for that activity with Kasasa Cashback Checking from Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Why settle for a boring checking account when you can Kasasa? Check out our Kasasa Cashback Checking and find out how easy it is to earn rewards. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
Merch, it has been all New London
Sure
from
has.
the opening bell.
Sure has. And not sure what their performance is like tonight versus last Friday against St. Bernard's. But St. Bernard's had its way with New London last Friday. They won that game by 18. And that was kind of, they didn't put up 15 points in the last quarter. 15 points ahead in the last quarter. Yep. They played very well against this Whaler team the whole game. So kind of think about that. So how good St. Bernard's is.
Wolverines have put 7 points in the first and 6 in the second. Lucas. 1:31 to go. 30-13. 17-point New London Whaler lead. Kick it out to Haslett.
Yeah.
And he does it himself. 19-point lead. And they get the ball right back. Griswold's not taking their time. They're not getting set. They're being forced and rushed, and this has been the result. The ball trying to get to Taylor, but Murch comes up with it. Under a minute to go. Michael had the ball poked away from him, but Murch gets it right back. There's Tommy for three. Count it. 32-18.
Tommy Matson is Griswold's leading scorer right now with 6 points. Okay. 16 seconds to go here in the first half. New London with a commanding lead, 32-18.
Doubling them up. They're going to take one more shot. That's for three. No good. With point foot.
Florian comes in and sneaks in there with two Griswold players and gets the rebound, then gets fouled.
To just give you an idea how this game is going. I mean, there's 0.4 seconds left, but now they're going to shoot.
And I had said 32-18. It's actually 32-16 when you said they doubled it up.
Yeah.
So just to make sure Michael doesn't get that third foul, Jacob comes in with 0.4 to go.
And he misses both of them. Not that it much matters, as the Wolverines having a hard time getting into this ball game, losing big, and they're finding themselves in a situation that they have not been in all year.
That is for sure. They've had some close halftime games, down by one, down by a couple, tie score, and then they've come back in the second half and basically kind of outlasted the opponents by just wearing them down because they're always been fast and they can sub 2-3 guys at a time.
Yep.
But tonight it's not working out that way whatsoever. They are down by 16 points at the half. So Coach Molesky's got some work to do in that locker room.
All right, we will be back for the second half of action. Just like Mert said, the Whalers 32, the Wolverines 16. You're watching high school basketball right here on SNSN. All right, we're back here at SNSN. Particularly want to thank all the trolls that have decided to put their links into our to our broadcast tonight, which is nothing but spam. So thank you very much. We don't care. What's going on, Merch?
Hey, the Griswold Wolverines find themselves in some unfamiliar territory here starting the second half. It could be said when we left, they've been tied once or twice. They've been down by a point or two once or twice, just maybe once. But they have not been down by 16 going into the third quarter. So
they have not.
We'll see if they can turn this around. Maybe we got a little magic left in that 8-0 start.
Well, there's still a lot of basketball to go. We don't know, what New London is like, as far that was partially blocked. Four shots, four chances.
Nice tip back by Mertz over to Lucas, going to the hoop, and he can't score either. Talk about up and down, huh, Mike?
Yeah. And then we're going to kick it off with Phillips. Williams. And another turnover. They got numbers. Alley-oop. That getting a little too much showtime there, kids.
We don't track turnovers, but
count it.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, count it.
Yeah.
+1. 34-16.
18 now. Then they didn't count
They didn't count it yet.
No,
okay. They didn't count the bucket.
They must have, though.
That's what you were
because
saying.
he wouldn't get a foul shot.
Yeah.
If they hadn't counted it. So it's got. They just dumped it to 18.
There we go.
Oh.
In and out. They're going to call it jump ball. Is it the battery? (34-18). At the beginning of the second half, we are. That was a 2 for Xavier Good. 38-18. Merch trying to drive. Spin move. Can't get it. Suvanats will put it up and in.
Who hit that one?
Good. Christian for 3. Hit it. Maybe he can get on a roll.
38-23, just under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
A 15-point lead. And when I tell you this has been a bevy of problems tonight, it's not just the Wolverines. It's just been one thing after another. I even said to Merch, I said, somebody doesn't want us to cover this game tonight. Michael puts it up and in for the Wolverines, 38-25. But New London just keeps coming at you. Williams for 3.
New London's just everywhere. They're just everywhere.
Murch tried to drive.
That foul's on Calvin Sebastian, his first of the night. Team's third foul. Evan Merchant at the line for 2. First one is up and good. Merch shooting at an 80% foul shooting rate this year. 24 for 30, has the most attempts and the most makes. Gets them both. Improves on that average just a little. Tommy Matson and Jacob Strain in for Merch and Lucas. 41-27, 5:02 left here in the third quarter. Out of bounds off Griswold. Whalers get the ball back here. Michael a little too aggressive on that steal attempt. Which is Michael's third foul. He comes out, replaced by brother Lucas. Here's Williams with the ball. Over to Phillips. Little hanger by Deshaun Phillips for another 2. And a steal and another 2.
Phillips once again.
Phillips hits one, and 2 seconds later steals the ball, hits another one.
All right, what did I miss?
Oh, just mostly Whalers.
45-27, eh?
Hey.
And now the Wi-Fi wants to go away. This is wonderful.
45-27, 4:31 to go here in the third quarter. 18-point deficit for the Griswold Wolverines.
So it seems like the Whalers came out in the same fashion as they did in the first half.
Yeah, not much has changed. We talked about the fact that Griswold has come out in the second half of several games and really turned up the ignition and have kind of run the opponents, into the ground. But this is not happening today. There's too many Whalers out there with too much speed, too much athleticism. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen anytime soon this evening.
I mean, they're having
Can't get the ball in 5-second call. They're having trouble all over the place.
But it's been the entire game, Merch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, right from the start. Griswold's looked kind of discombobulated the whole time. Nice play. Savon Warren hits another 2. An easy 2 right in the lane. Oh, Jacob hits one high off the backboard for 2 points. It's his first 2 of the game. You wouldn't have missed the shot to get those offensive rebounds, Michael. There's a bomb. That's a long 3-pointer by Devin Williams.
This kid can hit.
Yeah.
50-29. New London's largest lead. It's 21.
Oh,
And another steal. Xavier Good. They're just going at will.
Yeah. And again, whether they're having just a terrific game tonight, inspired by Coach Parker, or another bad pass, Tommy Matson. They should have called that foul on Jacob. They didn't. But now the foul is called. And I think it might be on Lucas. No, it's on Jacob. Oh, Tommy Matson. I take that back. His first foul. Savon Warren for 2 shots. Misses the first. 3 subs in for Griswold, including Kincaid Rubino, who makes his first appearance tonight. Oh, in and out.
Mr. Bold, I have him with 23. I have Williams with 23. Jeff, every single Wolverine is off balance.
Yeah, they just can't. And another steal.
There's another one. In traffic, bounced around. It didn't go.
The Wolverines are just not anywhere near used to the quickness that they're seeing from New London tonight. They are usually making passes here and there without the worry of having it stolen. And tonight they've had the Whalers have had a ton of steals.
Cade Rubino gets
They're still
the ball
pressing.
in.
They're still pressing.
It's all game. All game. That was partially blocked by Warren. And here come the Whalers again. And they got called for a travel.
Yeah, Deshaun Phillips took one extra step there. 52-29. 2:49 left here in the third quarter.
And they just keep increasing the lead.
Unless the bottom completely falls out in this fourth quarter or the rest of the third and the fourth, the New London High School coach, Craig Parker, will receive, got his pocket picked. Ooh, and then
it was all ball there by Suvanants.
Yeah.
One of the highlights for the Wolverines tonight.
Jesus.
Swatted away.
A highlight is a block shot, huh? But I was about to say that unless something happens dramatically here in the rest of the game, the New London coach Craig Parker will have seen his 500th victory, which is pretty amazing. That is just terrific. 29th year coaching. Wow, look at that.
Warren
again. They are just having their way with the Wolverines.
Cade on over to Jacob. Out to Christian. Just short. Michael with the rebound. Spins. Is he going to put it up? And he does, but he's going to get fouled by Xavier Good.
Seems like every rebound, the Whalers have 4 offensive players in the paint under the basket.
That's 4 on Xavier Good.
Michael comes in shooting 58% from the line. Hits the first one.
Michael with 3 points tonight. Michael with 3 points tonight. He missed that one. Other than New London really not shooting great from the floor, I don't see what they've done wrong.
That's what happens with speed sometimes. Speed where everything is up-tempo. They're just such an up-tempo team. It's not only up-tempo on defense, it's up-tempo on offense. Oh, that was a bad pass by Michael. Oh.
Warren, he's got 8 points just in the third.
Just in the third quarter, right. It goes Lucas in, and he's fouled.
It's getting ugly now. 26-point lead for New London.
Well, I was about to say it was up-tempo on offense also means not great shooting percentages sometimes. They're just as much, pressing and rushing their defense. They rush their offense, and they don't always take those nice set shots.
Lucas hits his first. 56-31. Wolverines scoring about 50% of what they normally score. The lead is 24.
1:45 to go here in the third quarter.
And the Wolverines get a steal. Nice behind the back.
Jacob misses.
Jacob couldn't get it to fall, though.
Wow. Nice move by Devin Williams.
And if you just look at Molesky's face.
They're just having their way with him. That could have been a goaltend, but he didn't call it. But Christian got the shot to drop anyway.
But look how far out Christian Russell was. And they still almost came in to block it.
Yeah, he was, talk about ahead of the field.
Yeah.
There wasn't anybody to the top of the foul line yet, and the shot was almost blocked. And again, I thought it could have been called a goaltending, but it went in anyway. So,
all right, Michael and Jacob and Tommy are coming out.
Jeez. Warren is just taking this game right over.
10 in the third.
Yeah.
17 overall.
Oh, another bad pass.
And you know what? They're converting. They're converting on every turnover. I haven't even counted the turnovers.
Yeah.
It's been evil.
Yeah, in the first quarter, they were doing the same thing, but they weren't hitting their shots, and they're now hitting their shots. These little floaters under the hoop.
Yep.
I have to tell you, Coach Parker sitting on the bench over there, looks pretty comfortable. He looks pretty comfortable.
Warren misses the second.
Christian Russell for two. Nice drive to the hoop. Little reverse layup. And Christian leads the Wolverines with 10 points here in the game.
I'm gonna put this kid on the microphone over here. I'm gonna put the headset on this kid right here. He seems like he knows what he's talking about.
5-second call against
what's your name?
The Whalers. Good job by Kincaid Rubino.
Desmond? What's your last name, Desmond? Desmond Williams, man. How old are you? You're 12? You know your stuff?
Nice drive by Merch to the hoop.
We got a lot of the New London kids here. A little alley-oop up to Merch, and he's going to get another right there. A little too late, perhaps. What's your name?
And that's the end of the third quarter here with the London Whalers with a commanding 21-point lead, 61-40. They've been kind of nonstop since the tip-off, and they haven't looked back. They've really controlled the offense of the Wolverines, and the Wolverines have had a ton of turnovers, some bad passes, and have not gotten into any rhythm tonight. And you can credit the Whalers for that. They've done a tremendous job.
We have another future broadcaster in the house. Young lady over here. Her name is Layla. Hello, Layla. She can't even hear me now. It's Layla Williams, and she's 10 years old. Is this your brother? See? Look at that. You guys are going to be, what, future broadcasters? Here, call the game.
Call the game?
Yeah.
What do I say?
Let me see your stuff for a minute.
What the heck?
Right here.
What do I say?
You got to put it on.
You got to put it on. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Now, what school do you go to, Desmond?
I go to St. Bernard's.
You go to St. Bernard's?
Yeah.
You're 12. You don't go to St. Bernard's. You're 12.
Well, I go to middle school there.
Huh?
I go to middle school there. Middle school.
Oh, okay. What grade are you in?
I'm a 7th.
You're in 7th grade? Very good. So who's your favorite player on New London?
Probably Devin Williams.
Yeah? Yeah, he's got like 1 million points tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I live in Griswold. You think I'm happy about it?
No.
Actually, I am. I like to see any good player play.
Oh.
So that's good. You guys got a really good team here.
Thank you.
Did you coach him?
No. I mean, yeah.
All right. Let your sister get in there for a minute because she wanted to say hi too. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Now you're 10, right?
Yeah.
Where do you go to school?
RMMS.
What?
RMMS.
RMMS?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what that means.
It's in New London.
It's in New London. What grade are you in? I'm thinking you're 5th grade.
Yeah.
Ah. How do you like school?
Good.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A hairstylist.
I can tell you have beautiful hair now. Do you put the things in your hair already?
No, a hairstylist did them.
Did that? Ah. Well, who's your favorite player on New London?
Devin.
Devin? All right. Well, thanks for saying hello to us.
Thank you.
Now, I'll tell you how you can watch it later.
Okay.
All right. All right. Hey, Merch.
Hey, Mike, you're back.
Yeah, talking to a couple of kids. They seem to be, oh my goodness. Yeah, a couple of kids, they seem to be interested in the broadcast. So I figured, it's kind of got a little bit of a out of control game.
A little out of control.
So let's let the kids talk for a minute. All right, so that was on Warren, right?
Yes.
It's only his first.
I got 2 for him. They have 1 for him.
Yeah.
So it's probably me, obviously. Merch on the line for 2.
He has only 4 points in both buckets in the second half.
A rare miss.
You know what?
No, he's got 6 right now. He missed. I think you missed a 2
Did I?
pointer. Yeah.
All right. But you know what? What's his percentage at the free throw? 90%?
About 82.
Okay, so 82. So even with him missing, that unilaterally.
I thought he missed both, but he didn't. 1 for 2.
Unilaterally across the board, they're having a bad night.
Well, it's not as much bad as the Whalers are pressing and forcing them into this bad night. Very fast team, and they're just not doing a good job controlling the ball. Oh, my goodness sakes. Well, how are you going to defend that, Michael? How are you going to defend that?
You're just going to say, hey, thanks for coming. Tommy with a floater and in. Is Tommy the leading scorer for the Wolverines?
No, I think
Jeff.
I think Christian. I think Christian's up to 10 points.
I have 8.
Foul on Merch. Christian, I have 2, 3. I have 10 for Christian.
You do? It's very possible that I've missed some things here because of
Technical difficulties. Savon Warren, he's got a ton.
you had said at the beginning of the broadcast, the super sophomores. What are these kids going to be like when they're juniors and seniors? Christian got bumped. He's holding his ankle a little bit, but
I have Warren for 25 right now. And to tell you the truth, I thought he had more than that. I thought he might have 30. So I might have missed some. I don't know.
You have him for 25?
I do.
What do you got Williams for? I got him for 26.
Yeah, could be. I think that's where we had a little difference between Warren and Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's 11 for Christian now.
Yes. 69-44. All New London, all night. It hasn't even been close.
No, it is not. Hasn't even been what we would consider a great game.
No.
And you know what? Maybe for the Wolverines, this is a little bit of not a bad thing. A little bit of a wake-up call, realizing that, hey, there are some very, very good teams out there. And obviously, this is a Division III team in Griswold playing a Division I team, larger school, better team for the most part. They got some work to do. They obviously did not look that great tonight as far as, no call there.
I've
A nice steal by Lucas. He just did what New London's been doing all night long.
If you look at Coach Molesky's face, it hasn't changed the entire second half. He's had his arms crossed.
Well, there's not much to say over there. And again, you usually don't coach during the game. You coach in practice, and you coach.
Senior Joshua Hickson coming into the game for New London.
And they're still pressing. New London is still pressing with a 24-point lead. But that's okay because that's their game. That's how they play their game. So you don't back off of how you're playing your game. It's not that they're rubbing it in. That's just how they play all game. Jeff couldn't get that one up to go in.
It's the story of the night right there.
Nice drive to the hoop by Devin Williams for another 2.
And they're not being challenged.
He's got a ton too. He's at 12. I have him for 24. Oh, another bad pass. (73-45). 4 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in the game.
28-point lead. And another throwaway.
Another bad pass. I'm not sure we'd have a scorebook big enough to
turnovers?
keep track of all the turnovers tonight for Griswold.
A couple hundred. And you know what? It's probably not that far off.
It's just one after another.
It's just been a bad night.
New London is just fast. They're quick, and they anticipate very well. So they've anticipated so many passes that were either stolen, tipped away. Nice rebound by Michael.
Hayslett tried to sink a 3. No good. Murch brings it all the way to the hoop for 2.
Nice drive by Evan.
That was a great drive by Murch, but, not much fanfare because of the way this game's going.
Doesn't mean too much, does it?
No. (73-47), 3.5 to go. If you're a Wolverine fan, it's been painful. Even the pass got blocked.
2 for Lucas.
He's got 7. At least I have him for 7.
I do too. Imagine that. We agree.
73-49.
Wow. I think Williams and Warren are basically having their own competition right now.
Yeah.
As to who scored most points, because they are both just Michael for 2.
And I think New London has backed off a little bit.
You do, huh?
I do.
Yeah.
I think they're slowing it down.
They're not putting many of their subs in.
They're 24 points up. 2 minutes to go.
They're just so fast to the hoop.
Nice block there by Murch.
Come there 3 subs at a time. Not meaning much tonight. It has meant a lot in previous games with regard to their defense and how they're wearing down other teams, but they are not wearing these Whalers down. The Whalers just keep coming at you and coming at you. Look at this kid. Holy moly.
I mean,
yeah, now Williams is going to get ticked off and want to get his 2 points back on Warren. Hey, Christian hits a three.
He's got 10 just in the fourth. 77-54. We're going to get a timeout. Do you want to go ahead and thank our sponsors and our supporters, for having our backs, so we're here at every game, whether it's away for the boys, away for the girls. Jewett City Savings Bank, Griswold Dental, the Burns Agency in Norwich and in Dayville, Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, CertaPro Painters of Mystic, CIRAC, go to CIRACCT.org, Griswold Pride, Kevin Trahan and Allstate Insurance, and of course, Highway Campers on Route 12 in Plainfield. These folks have, and lest I not forget, Dean's Corner Diner, right on Main Street. Come have a coffee with me tomorrow. If I'm there.
Have all the subs in now, Michael.
Aiden Cutter into the game.
1:22 to go here, 77-54.
Is Curtis.
Kamali Velez is in. Josh Turner is in. Carmelo Curtis in. Velez throws up a kind of a wild shot. Zuri Craig.
Block. 15. How tall is he?
Who's that?
Number 15.
Says 6'1" here, so for Griswold,
yeah.
I don't know how tall Velez is.
Cutter to the hoop.
Oh,
just missed it. It's going to go back to the Wolverines. 46.6 ticks left. 77-54, 23-point lead. And when I say it's been all Whalers from the opening tap, I'm not kidding. They have absolutely squelched the Wolverines tonight. They have been able to get nothing going. I think they had a 5-0 run in the first, and that brought them to a 3-point deficit.
Yeah.
And that was it. Cade to Cutter. These kids that are out there for Griswold right now are happy. I mean, they're playing a big old team. They're playing the New London Whalers, baby. I'm just going to hold the ball.
19, 18, 17 to go. Whalers get their win. Get Coach Craig Parker's 500th win.
That's what they're doing.
Him now. And they didn't hold the ball. They went to the hoop. Was there a score there, Mike?
Yeah, 0-0. Just
he did. Zuri Craig.
Zuri Craig hit one. They're all going to be going after the New London coach right now. Congratulations for his 500th victory. Well, Merch. This is one of those nights that you hope that
It never is repeated for
What?
the Wolverines. No, what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
no, I'm just hoping that maybe this is one of those games that they can say, all right, we're not gods.
Yep. We just have to regroup.
Yep.
They have been basically put in their place right now because they faced a really good New London team. And again, I don't know how New London fared against St. Bernard's other than losing by 18. But if they played anywhere near against, the Bees as they play the Wolverines,
Yeah.
St. Bernard's is one heck of a team. But it was a tough night for the Griswold Wolverines all the way around. Great night for the Whalers. They came out running and gunning and just completely overwhelmed Griswold tonight. Griswold didn't know which way to turn half the time. They had a ton of turnovers. The Whalers did a great job with their speed, anticipating passes, on rebounds, going to the hoop, finding lanes. New London just played a very, very good game tonight, and congratulations to them, and especially to Coach Craig Parker, taking a bunch of pictures here.
They'll have
on the
500
court.
signs.
Yeah, that's terrific. That's quite the milestone.
I mean, it's of course, we come up from Griswold, to see the game and everything, and of course, you're rooting for the hometown kids, but seeing something like this, a milestone, getting their 500th win.
Yeah,
nice
thing.
That's awesome. And you know what? I mean, guess what? Coach is never going to forget 500. He's going to say, hey, who was it against? Well, it's against the Wolverines.
Yeah.
And they were 8-0.
Yeah.
They were 8-0.
8-0.
Which, when's the last time the Wolverines started 8-0?
I don't.
In any sport.
I don't think anybody remembers when the last time was.
1932.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we had a great show, a great offensive show by the London Whalers tonight.
It was showtime.
Yeah, it was showtime. They did great. It was the Savon Warren Devin Williams show. I have Warren down here for 29 points and Devin Williams right behind him for 26. That could be off a point or two.
Amazing.
Because for a while there, I don't know when it was, the third quarter, they were scoring so fast we almost couldn't keep track. But they put on a show tonight, and the Whalers, good for them. They come out with a big win, an exciting win, an inspirational win for their coach, Craig Parker, earning his 500th career win. That's just truly amazing and good for them.
Now that's going to do it for us here at New London High School. Griswold takes it on the hip. Look, they even look what they put on the scoreboard. 5-0 all across.
That's pretty neat.
That's really, really cool.
Really neat.
You know what? I want to get a picture of that before it goes. I do. I want to get a picture of that before it goes away. Got it. Griswold gets their first loss of the season, 77-54.
They are back home Friday night, Michael. Just to kind of give the people who are still
Who are they playing, Merch?
connected. They are playing Ledyard Friday night at home. Ledyard, a Division II team, and we will be back on the air on the following Monday. Another tough game, an away game against Wyndham, and then right on that, the heels of Wyndham on that Friday. Next Friday will be, not this coming Friday, next Friday will be Killingly. So
it's not going to be an easy road.
They've got 3 big games coming up. With the Division II team on Friday, the Monday night Wyndham game right here on the CIAC schedule, Michael. Just so you know, it does say 5 p.m., which is very different than what we're used to. We're used to that 7 o'clock game, so I'm not sure. I know why. Martin Luther King Day.
Gotcha.
Martin Luther King Day on Monday. So they're having early games on Monday evening or late afternoon, I guess. So that's good.
All right. It's going to wrap it up for us here. 77-54 New London Whalers. They are victorious, and Coach gets 500th win tonight. So for Merch, Cam, my name is Mike. Have a good night, everyone, and thanks for watching high school basketball right here on SNSN.